Hello home bakers, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my easy to make Oreos cupcake recipe. Look at this delicious cupcakes. They look gorgeous, don't they? And they are so simple to make. Watch this video and you'll be able to make your own Oreos cupcake at home. These are the ingredients that you will need to make your own Oreos cupcakes. Full details are in the description section. For this recipe, I use dark brown sugar and caster sugar, and it works perfectly well. If you don't know the different types of sugars available, be sure to check out my Baking 101 series on sugar to know and understand why I have used these two sugar. I will also be using Oreos cookies as well as the rest of the ingredients that you can see. Preparations that you need to do is turn on your oven to make sure that it's preheating and prepare your cupcake tin with your cupcake liners. Measure out and pour the white sugar and the dark brown sugar into your mixing bowl. Add in your butter. So I use a creaming method to cream the butter and the sugar together. But first, I'm going to show you how to make the Oreo cookie crumbs. You can either use a food processor, which is quicker and easier, or you can use the rolling pin method. And for that, you just need a freezer bag. Pop your Oreos cookies inside and use a rolling pin to bash it up until you create nice fine crumbs. Or like here, I use it a food processor, and you want it to be around that consistency. So you don't want it to be too fine but not too big. You want it to have a little bit of a crunchiness, because that will come out in your cupcakes and it will taste absolutely delicious. This is how your cookie crumbs should look like. So now I'm going to start the creaming process. I'm using the paddle attachment of my stand mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, if you have a hand mixer, you can also use this. You want to cream your butter and sugar for about 3 to 5 minutes on high speed. And as always, when you're creaming a mixture, make sure that you stop every so often to give your bowl a nice good scrape so that all the ingredients are properly combined. As you can see here, the bottom bit wasn't really combined, so that's why it's important to make sure that you scrape your bowl so that the whole mixture properly combines. Next, we're going to add in the eggs. I add in the eggs and mix on medium speed, one after the other. Once you've added the last egg, mix on medium speed for about a minute. Add in your vanilla extract and then mix on medium speed for about 30 seconds. Add in your flour, and remember, as always, once you added in your flour, you have to be very careful not to overmix. So I start by using the stand mixer to mix on low speed until the flour has just incorporated into the batter, and then I stop and switch to using a hand spatula and just mix it so that then there's no lumpiness. And then you're going to add in the milk, which should be at room temperature. Once you've added in the milk, gently fold the milk into the batter, gently mixing until the milk has incorporated into the batter, and just keep gently folding and mixing until there are no lumps in your batter. Again, do this very gently and carefully to avoid overmixing. Overmixing will make your cupcakes tough and not so delicious. And finally, we're going to add in the Oreo crumbs, and you just want to just gently fold it into the mixture, just like I'm doing in here. Again, don't overmix, you just want to mix it a little bit until all the Oreo is into the batter. And this is what your cake batter should look like. You can tell it's going to be a delicious cake, isn't it? Spoon your cake batter into your cupcake tins. I use a spoon. You can use an ice cream scooper, or you can use your spatula. Have you clicked the subscribe button? If you haven't, could you do me a favor and just click the subscribe button just right there where that red arrow is, and turn on all notification buttons. Thank you. After I filled the cupcake cases, I give the cupcake tin a bit of a shake, and that just spreads and distributes the cake batter evenly in the cupcake tins, and into the oven we go. And voila, there is the finished Oreos cupcake. This is an easy cake recipe. Even cake making beginners can make it, and it tastes absolutely delicious. Look at that. You can tell that this is a beautiful cake. And even if you've never made cupcakes before, with this recipe, you'll be able to make easy cupcakes at home, and absolutely delicious. I like to take my cupcakes out of the pan as soon as it's out of the oven. If you leave it there, it will soak up moisture, and that can cause the cupcake wrappers to separate. I hope that you will try this easy cupcake recipe at home, and I have lots of other easy to follow cake recipes as well. Check out my cake recipe playlist for more delicious and easy cake recipes. If you've got any questions, comment. Don't forget to drop me a note, and please subscribe to my channel. I post a new cake making or cake decorating video every week, and you don't want to miss out. I'm also social. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, or Pinterest. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next week. Happy baking!